Okay, so I've been wanting to be more active with my camper renovation on YouTube. I've been more active on my TikTok. Where are my manners? Where are my manners? Welcome back, my House of Realness. Welcome back, my Ride or Dies. Excuse my inability to say hello because clearly I'm just trying to get to it. I had a long day. I'm covered in paint. My little, my little painting dress is ruined, but it was ruined anyway with bleach stains. And honestly, like, if paint on this dress that was already ruined is the price I have to pay for progress, then I gladly pay it, because the camper has so much done with it so far. I cannot wait to show you guys. I haven't, like I said, I haven't been active on YouTube, so if you guys want to go on my TikTok, it gives you more like minute-to-minute updates. But I am going to give you a rundown of what the camper is looking like now, because I know I did do a camper tour on my channel and a lot has changed. So let's go ahead and get that started. So, for those who don't know, this is my camper. Hold on, let's get behind the camera. You guys see me enough. This is my truck. This is my camper. This is the way it looks from the front. I have a Ford F-150 and my camper is a 1989 Sportster. See, Ford F-150 XL. And okay, so let me give you a good look of what the camper is looking like. This is what the camper looks like from the side, now that we can have a better view. Oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to record that. I want to give everybody their privacy. So that's the bed of my truck. The camper slides into the bed of my truck and it stays there. Now, right now it's on its stilts because I needed to get some weight off of the tires, because I need new shocks in order to support the weight of the camper. But when I first purchased the camper, okay, so guys, let's give you a basic story. I purchased the camper in Vermont, okay? Vermont. I was in New York. I had to drive all the way to Vermont to pick up the camper. I paid $1,100 for the camper, which now that I've been doing renovations in it and there's been a lot of water damage, I've realized that I paid too much. But you know what? I already paid for it. It's already bought, so I have to roll with the punches. And so I had to get these bolts put into the camper, and they had to be put in a strategic way so that the camper doesn't slide off when I'm driving. Honestly, the only thing that's holding this camper into the bed of the truck is these chains and those bolts that are screwed into the camper. They're physically screwed into the camper. I don't know if you guys can see that good. Now, ooh, it's hard to get a good view of the camper. So now this is the way the camper looks in the front. I showed y'all the side view, and I'm gonna give you guys an in-depth tour of the camper, because I know that I am not too good at doing that, and I want to get better. Honestly, I want to perfect my craft when it comes to YouTube. So now this is the landline connect. This is how you connect to your main power source. It's not connected because I don't have access to electricity, so, but if I did, this would be that, right? Here's where you would connect your drinking water. It says drinking water, and then this will be your bath water. This is where my propane tank is housed. Oh, this is, hold on. I want to give y'all a good tour so that I can answer all of your questions. So this is where I have a double propane tank. So dual propane tanks. Oh, this is a hassle to put back in, but. And then this. Ah! It was a leaf that came out and I got scared. This is, I don't know what this is. Oh, wait. This is the fridge. This is the back of the fridge right here, guys. This is the back of the fridge right here. This is where that will plug in. Look at me figuring things out. Context clues. Now, it's time to show y'all what I have going on. Now, the problem with the camper, which I did not know this when I purchased the camper. You see these wirings right here? And this adapter piece? This adapter piece is a piece that connects all the way to, I don't know if you guys can see that, follow me, all the way to the bottom of the truck. Guys, it connects all the way to the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see that underneath the truck. And that is the wire that connects the truck to the camper. So my brake lights are no longer visible because the camper is now covering that. You see that? So this wire right here basically connects the truck to the camper so that when I'm braking or stopping or doing anything that requires lights, these lights will light up, right? But the problem that I am having is the wiring does not work. It is not working, and I now have to figure that out. So before we go into the camper, I want to just show y'all roughly what I have going on. So this is the screen to the window in the dinette area. I've been spray painting that gold, but I ran out of gold spray paint, so I haven't been able to spray paint the rest of that, but as soon as I get more gold spray paint, I will. Now this is my dining room table. This is underneath it. I spray painted that gold as well, and then the top is a nice forest green. So now with the cabinets, I have them all spread it around because I'm painting them white, and honestly it's been so humid and muggy that it's been taking forever for the cabinets to dry. I think this one is dry, but as you can tell, it's still not opaque enough, so I'm going to have to let that sit and dry overnight. Let me show you some others. I have two right here, and then I had to repair a bathroom door, a cabinet door. It was cracked, so I used a plastic wood filler. I sanded it down with that sander, and then I used this little palette knife or whatever you call this and just spread it, and I'm allowing that to dry so that I can go back and sand that and then buff it. Here are some more cabinets that are painting and drying. The paint is still wet, but like I was saying, you see how the opacity is not opaque enough, so I'm going to have to redo that once that dries. So let's take y'all into the camper before it starts to get dark. So this is my camper. I need to get a replacement lock for this. This lock does not work, but the top lock does work. And then I need to find a way to also make it double secure so that I can prevent break-ins, honestly. That's the one thing I am fearful about the camper is, honestly, if I park it somewhere, somebody can literally break into my home, break into my home, because my home is now an extension of my car. You know, that's the thing that people don't talk about when it comes to camp living or camper living or van life, whatever you want to call it. You are now traveling with your home. So not only do you have to worry about your car, you also have to worry about your home as well. Before we go inside, I'm going to take y'all to the roof because I've done some repairs on that. Ooh, let's make sure we're okay. Now, here's where the repairs have been done for the roof right here. There was leaking there, so now from here all the way down over there, that is patched. And once I have time, I am going to get up on this roof. I'm going to clean it, allow it to dry, and then I'm going to go back with some Flex Seal paint and paint the whole entire roof to make sure that it is waterproof and leak proof. Now, I don't know if you guys can see that AC cover. It is broken, and now I am having trouble trying to find a replacement for that because it has a lot of wires that are exposed that clearly cannot be exposed because it is electrical. So I'm going to have to try to find on the Facebook market maybe just that plastic covering. I don't even know what it's called, to be honest, guys. Let me be careful before I bust my culo going down this ladder. Yo, I feel so super legit, honestly, guys. Like, are y'all ready to see the transformation? So as you come in, this is the entrance is small, so I'm gonna wait before I go in. The first difference you notice is I painted the walls. The walls are now white in the camper. Let's take a good look at it. White. I've removed all the doors. Those are the doors that I'm painting white. And then you guys get a sneak peek of the bathroom already, but look at the bathroom. Look at the bathroom. Can we talk about that? I can't wait to add the pink hearts and really make this super kawaii. I still have to remove that carpet. Now with the floors, I have pulled up all that carpet that I hated. That gaga carpet is gone. And I'm waiting to finish painting everything and have everything done because I want the flooring to be the last thing that I want done because I want to protect my flooring. Now, let's move back. Let me see if I can give y'all a good view. Let's move back. I want to show y'all what's going on here. So, with the kitchen, obviously, the cabinets got a facelift. I painted those. This is going to be the backsplash in the kitchen. Is going to be this color. That's what that's looking like. Now, I have a mess in here because of the whole renovation. Honestly, when you're renovating and basically living in it, it's a whole nother thing. But I just want to show you what I got going on so far. The screen, I spray painted that gold. And these two little cubby holes, I spray painted gold. The cabinets are this beautiful periwinkle blue. I painted those. I still have to paint that drawer. But it's bothering me because it's not beveled like the other ones, like scalloped edge. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do with that, honestly. I have a stove. The stove does work. I have double sinks. Double sinks. And that's basically the kitchen. I'll give you guys the look of the fridge. This is the fridge. This is the little cubby hole. And now this is the dinette. Now, when I removed the wallpaper from the dinette, there was a lot of water damage that was exposed, guys. Honestly, it was heartbreaking to see how much water damage there was there. So I'm gonna see if I can basically zoom in. Not zoom in, that's too much. Maybe zoom out. So right here in this area, there was a lot of water damage. I'm showing y'all from afar so y'all can get the pretty much the general look. But what I had to do was peel that off, treat the mold and the water damage, and then I had to go ahead and re-caulk and plaster the wall. The most water damage was above, and that's where the roof was at, and that's where I'm going to give you guys a better look. So remember how I took y'all up on the roof? Well, it was this whole area that had a lot of water damage, guys. Hold on, let me see. Let me pull out a light here. Okay, that's so much better. So you see how all the way up there, that's where the roof had the damage, and there was a whole bunch of water damage. But I went ahead and re-caulked it and plastered it, and that's just a stain on the new plaster. Don't worry, that's not water damage. This is what I use to treat it. It's for mold and mildew. And Now that we, and then I went ahead and did around this whole window area as well. The cushions have been removed. Say hi to Fireman John. The dining room table has been removed. This is my water tank right here, guys. For those who are curious, this is where the water would be. Now, this is my bedroom, right? So remember how in the bedroom underneath it, the wood was sagging? Well, what I went ahead and did was take these little, like, what do you call these wood pieces, these 2x4s, whatever, I don't know what you call them. And I basically made braces going straight across, and then I put these 2 pieces of plywood there so that it can sort of be a new foundation for the bed. And I removed the curtains. Those are the curtains right there. I removed everything because I was getting prepared to paint this green. But the problem is that it's so humid and muggy. It's been taking forever for the paint to dry. So I have to go ahead and hold off on that because I have to sleep there. So I can't be sleeping with wet paint, plus the humidity, plus the smell and all that toxicity. It's just not a good look. So that's basically what I have going on right now, guys. Can y'all believe that? Please tell me down below if y'all like the quality of this video versus like my other videos that I've posted. I'm trying a new method. I'm more active, like I said, on TikTok when it comes to the camper, but I want to be more active on YouTube because I heard that TikTok might be getting banned and I don't want to lose you guys. And I know that a lot of, oh, hold on. I know that a lot of people who watch my channel and watch my, watch for my content, they're watching for the camper renovations. So I want to make sure I don't lose that demographic, or that demographic doesn't feel like, okay, girl, like, when are you going to talk about, this whole thing is not working. So y'all just going to have to bear with me. I'm trying to work with what I have right now. But I don't want to lose that demographic, and I don't want to lose that audience that is invested in the camper, because trust me, this is my new home. So of course I'm invested in it, but I know that a lot of you guys who started following me on my journey started following me for the camper, and I want to make sure that no matter what, even if TikTok gets deleted, we will still have this platform to give you guys updates on the camper and everything that's going on. So that's pretty much what's been going on with the camper, what's new. I got wallpaper brought in, which is gonna go here. It's going to go in this whole wall area right here. In the dinette, I'm going to put this wallpaper. I don't know if you guys can see. It's navy blue with gold stars. I don't know why it's not working, but you see that, right? Say hi to Fireman John, guys. He's making a cameo on YouTube. I mean, handsome baby. Did I tell you guys that I found out, I did some research on Fireman John because I wanted to get one of his other companions, because I still have the original box that he came in, and they came with different other ones. And I found out that Fireman John is like worth 50 bucks, and I paid $1 for him, and I opened him, but I knew I wasn't going to return him anyway, so I'm not really mad about that too much. But let's give you another look at the bathroom, because I'm like so super stoked about that. The bathroom is practically like 50% done. Honestly, it's all these like minor detailing that, is what has to be done, really. So that's basically the camper tour. If y'all want, I will give y'all another panoramic view of the camper, just so that you guys can get a better reference of what it looks like. Okay, this view may not be the best, but let's go ahead and go around and give y'all the 360 look. Look at my baby right there, carrying my house. That's my guardian angel. I named my truck my guardian angel. Okay, baby. I feel good about this. I like the way I just shot this video, honestly. I'm totally digging the vibe. And it's making this whole experience on YouTube exciting for me. So look forward to a lot more updates on YouTube now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to structure my YouTube videos in this way. I'm going to start off with what the camper is looking like. Then I'm going to explain to you guys what I'll be doing for the day in the camper. And then I am going to go ahead and at the end show y'all what it's looking like afterwards. I would love to go ahead and take hours of footage and then be able to consolidate it and edit it, but honestly I don't have enough memory in my SD card. Plus, you know, being limited to not having a laptop, a lot of the editing has to be done on my phone, so that is a whole nother hassle, trust me. Like the memory on my phone, plus look, we're not here to talk about me complaining, but what I'm saying is that that's basically how I'm going to format. I'm going to try to get a couple of clips of me doing the actual work and then come back and show y'all the end results, because I know that's what y'all most are excited about, is just the progression in the camper. So I'm going to wrap up for the day. I'm going to load up the camper and I'm going to get out of here. I'm pretty much hungry, like starving, and I love you guys for watching.